You are listening to BeSimply. This is Suzanne Toro, aka She. You can anticipate being inspired, discovering some inner and outer wisdom and inspiration. Without further ado, let's dive into BeSimply. Welcome to this segment of Mind, You, and Food, and I want to thank you for being here today. We are going to dive in a little deeper to food for the heart, and as we dive into summer season, this is a time where everyone is ready to be out and have fun in the sun and in the water, and the element of water counterbalance the fire, which is the element that governs the summer months, hence the heat, longer days, and it encourages you to sweat, keep your impurities moving out of the body. So these are all good things. We want to encourage our body to do their natural functions, not inhibit them. In addition, we want to keep the body moving, as I mentioned last week. So this is that time that you can get your fun on in the water, on the dance floor, all kinds of things out on the mountain trails, in the rivers, lots of fun, surfing, so many options to counterbalance the heat of the summer. Now, this is a time when we can nourish our heart. We'll go a little deeper next time into the small intestines, but the heart in particular might be feeling it. You know, our sun is rocking it again. If you're sensitive, you might have noticed that last night, early this morning, you were wide awake. Doesn't matter where you are on the planet. We have a huge influx and a geomagnetic storm that was going on. And congratulations, you made it through. A couple things to remember: if suddenly your mood shifts or your emotions are not your normal emotional set, you start to feel palpitations in the heart. You might feel dizzy. You might feel extremely tired. If any of these things come on very suddenly, you might just want to take a moment, take a pause, and then honor what's being requested of the body, mind, heart, and soul. This is the impact that the sun can have on all of us. We're not exempt. In addition, as I mentioned in the past, the best way to really manage those moments is off of electricity and technology, because we're getting an increase. Yet, I'll have to admit, I was late night viewing last night because the influx was so great. There was no energy to sleep. The energy was only to be awake for me. But you can ride the waves that way too. You could read a book, but depends how much is going on and how much you're connected to. So just be aware of that. And any parents listening out there, if you notice that your kids get, really amped up or all of a sudden really feeling down, just make a note, and I will connect a station below that you can monitor the space weather. If you would like to see what's going on from the sun to the earth to the entire solar system. So in particular, the sun definitely, we're electromagnetically charged in our heart. And so this is the season we want to nourish it and feed it and cultivate love and joy and happiness. So some of the foods, as we go into the physical things you can do, as far as nourishing self proactively, these foods in particular are a preventative regime, especially if you've had issues with your heart, is avocados, berries, dark chocolate, fish, green tea, onion, pomegranates, tomato, watermelon are all some good nourishing items. In addition, I would throw cucumber in there. All your watery vegetables in the summer are going to give you potassium, electrolytes, hydrate the system. In addition, you will be able to release any toxins through the heat, extra heat we get, depending where you live on planet Earth. Now, for our brothers and sisters down under, you're in the season of winter almost, and so you will rely on the fire and the sun to keep you warm. And saunas are really good for you guys this time of year to get those impurities out, especially that tends to be a time of year when there's colds, some respiratory things that can happen. So think about getting your sweat on even in the winter. Winter sports, summer sports really help us stay healthy in those seasons. And honestly, if you get a bug or a flu or a virus or a cold, some movement, as long as you're not having a fever, is really important. That can get everything moving and out of the body. Another great tool to have handy is cayenne pepper. It is a beautiful tool, especially if you did have heart palpitations. You can put a little bit in the mouth and it will bring the heart back into balance. And you could try this, maybe not when you're in a emergency situation. Maybe if you're having anxiety or stress, you might try it from there. And I'll give you a great way to bring it into your daily diet this time of year is to make spicy mango. Take some fresh mango, slice it up, pineapple, even watermelon. You can mix it all up, throw those berries in there. And then from there, sprinkle it with a little Himalayan salt, another great nutrient to add into your system. It helps the circulation in the heart. Then add on some cayenne pepper. And if you have your favorite hot sauce, you could put that on there too. Some paprika, and add some lime on top. And then just gently toss that. And you can even add some coconut. A great summer treat. And it'll help you clear out the impurities and keep that heart circulating and amplifying in a way that's beneficial to you. Other foods that are beneficial, and I'll put these lists below, are for blood circulation are almonds, bananas, beets, carrots, citrus, sunflower seeds, which have been getting a bad rap, but keep those seeds getting in you. Turmeric, unless you're on some kind of supplement or medication that contraindicates. Turmeric, walnut, ginger, and citrus. And you really just need to listen to yourself. As I mentioned in the past, don't go and binge on all these items I just mentioned. It's just to get the idea in your head that wow, there's stuff that I can do on a daily basis here and there without having to take a bunch of supplements, without having to take a bunch of medication, and return your system back to balance or proactively nourish it. And then the good old staple, winter and summer, are your green leafies. Get those in. They will do so much good for your entire system. And for those listening out there that are really more designed to have more meat, just reverse it out. Get some of your nutrients, your vegetables, and then listen to your body. One size does not fit all. You can imagine if you're in Alaska and half the year you have produce and half the year you have fish or maybe some other things that are available off the land, that this gives us an indication that in each region of the world, there's food that is grown that helps sustain the ecosystem, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the insect, the microbe kingdom, and we as human beings here on planet Earth. So think of it that way, where am I from? Where do I live? And what's available to me? So what we're going to do is I would like to welcome you all to really think about how you can welcome the energy of love into your daily life. So when we speak to the heart space, is that if you take the time to spend some energy just really connecting to your heart center and really feel into what's your true nature, what's your true essence that you like to give and exchange with the world, that will make life a lot easier. And especially in these summer months, it'll give you an indicator of where you want to place your energy. We don't all enjoy the same things, thank goodness. And that's what makes life exciting. So as the days get a little bit longer, as we move further into the lunar cycle 4, which is marked by the Gregorian calendar of a month called June, I really encourage you to dive a little deeper into that heart energy. And for our brothers and sisters down under, as you're in the winter in that Gregorian calendar marked June, I would encourage you to dive a little deeper into your sacral space. So the beautiful thing is the heart and womb work together. And so this is a time that we can have an exchange. I hope my brothers and sisters down below are more inward and in a time of creative inception or deepening and refining and purifying. And that energy will counterbalance all the action that's being taken here on planet Earth. And so if you get really in alignment with the energy of love, and not the codependent love, the interdependent love, it's going to feed everything you do with such beauty and grace. In addition, it will feed that sacral energy with beauty and grace. Things will start to magnify and begin to reflect what we see all around us in nature. It's magnificent, everything that's available to engage with, from our eyes to the sounds to the smells to the environment. All those are nourishment for your heart, your body, your mind, and your soul. So with that being said, we're going to exit out of the second segment, Mind You and Food. May you find ways to nourish your heart. I will put all the information and the recipes below and links. We're going to exit out with a little Kadri Scott, Special Kind of Love. May we all find that special kind of love, summer love, let's call it in, to experience with a romantic partner, family, friends. Let's whoop it up and get in that vibration. And then in addition, the tried and true way to be of service, we're going to also exit out with Dante Marino's The Greeter. Listen really closely to the lyrics by both these artists. The way to get out of the way of yourself, that's a mouthful, is to be of service. So when you feel your heat lifting up this summer, take a few minutes out to do a random act of kindness and shift your energy into a place of how can I help my fellow brothers and sisters here on planet Earth. Until next time, this is Suzanne signing out with a full heart, a soft gaze, deep bow, and a namaste.
I don't
Once again, I want to thank you for joining us today on BeSimply, Mind You and Food. We're going to exit out with a little Kadri Scott, Don't Think, Just Feel. Let that be the lead-in to your summer months.
Speak we aim to please, dress our words up to the T and hopes to impress. God forbid they disagree, or maybe they just don't see. Don't let it cause you stress, 'cause I got a little secret for you, and it's one less thing that you gotta do. It's a whole lot more fun if you make me a deal. Yeah, promise not to think, baby, just feel. Move to your rhythm, show me what's real. Yeah, try not to think, and baby, just feel. If only for you and never conceal. Yeah, baby, just feel. Feel you wanna retreat, don't work your mind, just move your feet. Your heart can handle the rest. Little time we got here, don't worry about what they think. Who cares if they detest? Got a little secret for you, and it's one less thing that you gotta do. It's a whole lot more fun if you make me a deal. Yeah, promise not to think, baby, just feel. Move to your rhythm, show me what's real. Yeah, try not to think, and baby, just feel. If only for you and never conceal. Yeah, baby, just feel. Hey, think, just feel, keep it local, keep it real. Don't tell me what they wanna hear, just tell me how you feel. Don't think, just feel, keep it local, keep it real. Don't tell me what they wanna hear, just tell me how you feel. Don't think, just feel, keep